Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, June 1st, 2015 as we start our new trading week and a new trading month. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Sunny skies and white sandy beaches and very hot. Boy, I can't wait for the rainy season to hit. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you, and we have a lot to talk about today. Some very hard charts as we looked at them early this morning at the start of Asia. As I'm coming to you in Thailand, so I do pretty much all my stuff in the Asia session. But however, I do trade all three trading sessions. So we have a lot to talk about, so let's get moving. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series, and also on Friday, the Friday Wrap-Up. The Market Opening Preview Series is put up every day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career out of the Fire Rescue Department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, it's 8 years later, and I'm still here and having a great time. I love trading Forex. I do trade Forex every single trading day. I'm always looking at the markets and looking for opportunities and probabilities to benefit me to be successful in all my trades. And yes, traders, I do not win all my trades. Anybody tells you that, please run the other way. That's just a little bit about myself. Let us get moving, and let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, that's the legal stuff. Let's head over to the news and commentary for today. All right, let's take a look at our economic calendar. Actually, our economic calendar is quite busy. We've been busy in Asia. We had some Aussie news. We've had China news. We continue to get some news throughout the day. We had building approvals out of Aussie, was not a good number. However, not really a reaction on the charts today. And in London, we have the Great British Pound Manufacturing PMI, which is high impact. And then we come into the U.S. session, we have ISM Manufacturing PMI in the U.S. We have a lot of medium impact and low impact news events today. So the calendar is pretty full today for Monday. That's usually not the case, as you all, I'm sure, are aware of. And the Kiwi, New Zealand, is on a bank holiday today. They are on a bank holiday. All right, let's take a look at the indices. The U.S. 30 closed negative 0.64%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.63%. The NASDAQ closed negative 0.55%. And the Russell 2000 closed negative 0.57%. Traders, let's head over to the Eurozone, where the DAX closed negative 2.26%. The FTSE 100 closed negative 0.80%. And the CAC 40 closed negative 2.53%. That was negative. And the Euro Stoxx 50 was negative 2.19%. Wow, a lot of red today from Friday's closes. Traders, let's head on over to Asia. Now, remember that these countries are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is absolutely flat, zeros across the board. The S&P ASX 200 is also flat across the board. And the Shanghai is also triple zeros across the board. The Hang Seng is positive 0.58%. And the Kospi is flat across the board. Wow, that's a long. I've never seen so many Asian countries flat like that with no numbers. That's pretty funny. But yep, that's what's going on in Asia. And like I said, those countries are currently trading. They are open. All right, that is what's going on with our calendar and our indices. If we take a look at commentary for the week, you're going to find these charts are very difficult today. Like I said, I was up quite early today looking and reading what's going on. Asia took a pretty big hit with dollar strength last week and on Friday and brought a lot of the Asian currencies down. And so, the dollar strength continues. That's the story. The dollar strength continues. So pretty hard charts as we get started today. I wouldn't really do anything, folks, until the London Open, and this sort of sorts itself out. A lot of confliction between the daily charts and the 1 hour chart and 4 hour charts. So we'll get into that in just a minute. Commentary for today is I think we got a great week. Remember, this is NFP Friday this week. So, the biggest data release of the month is this week. So we should have a very proactive trading week, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, traders, let's take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts. Remember, every candle on the chart is 60 minutes. And as usual, we will start with the euro dollar. Euro dollar did an up move here on Friday, almost came up to the 200 exponential moving average, but did not. So we are now in a situation where we want to take this short. However, we're at support. And, I could have made this a trend line break or a range trade. I didn't like any of them. I don't like this trade setup either, by the way. I really don't. And the reason my entry is at the 38.2 is because if you look left of the chart, there's just a lot of junk there. There's a lot of support, a lot of indecision and decision candles, and I wanted to clear that. So at 1.0920, we get clear of most of that stuff. And I just looked at the chart before this recording, and it's bouncing off this 50% fib. So we'll see what happens. I'd love to see this go back up as close as it can to the 200 and sell it from there. I mean, it'd just be better for all of us. And just go through this junk again. But, if you have to do it the second time, it usually flows quicker and gets moving. However, if not, we'll just have to wait till it comes down to that 38.2 fib, and we'll take it short, and we'll take it down to 1.0832. So, it's a good trade. We're bearish, right? The dollar's strong, the euro's weak. So we're bearish, and we will maintain that sentiment and stay with the trend. All right, let's take a look at the pound dollar. The pound dollar, really no price action on, very little price action on Friday. And here we are now, and now we're in this tight range. It's going to come up to this apex here, and it's going to make a move here. This pair, on the daily chart is going back to its bearish ways. So, it's been bullish for the last month or two, and now it looks like it's coming back to the downside. Not quite sure what's going on with this pound dollar. So again, I don't think it's the pound that's running this pair. I think it's the dollar strength that's overpowering the pound. I don't think it's the pound that's moving this, and you sort of really got to respect the fact that we want to take this short on this chart, and we have to respect the dollar strength. The other thing is, if it breaks to the upside, which is fine, we'll just take it short at the 200 exponential moving average. But if you look at the last, if you look at Friday, pretty sad price action. It did come down, but it was very hard to trade it, especially if you were trading on a 30-minute or a 15-minute chart. That would have been a very hard chart to trade. Well, let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie just, continues to stay bearish. However, for last Friday was just sideways. Today it's sideways. Really no reaction to data. Like I said, we had China data come out. We had Aussie data come out. We have more China data coming out in the Asia session. We have there's a lot of things happening, but the currency pairs are not reacting. I'd love to see a pullback to this 50% at 76.96. Listen, I'll be lucky if we get a pullback to the 38.2. With this can drop right from here. This can just absolutely fall right from here and just continue down. But I would really like to see this move up a notch or two and give us like that rubber band effect, and then we can take this to the short side. And we would take profit at 0.7627 would be my target area for a take profit. But right at the moment, there's nothing to do till London Open. In all of these charts traders, we don't want to do anything until the London Open. All right, here's our good old Euro Aussie. The daily chart is bearish, and the current chart is bullish. The 60-minute chart is bullish. So this is another one that's really hard. Am I willing to enter a trade that's really conflicting with a higher time frame chart? So this is a hard chart. So this is going to have to prove itself. It's going to have to pull back. It's probably going to bounce at this 618 or the 50%, which is okay. The 50% are what, 42.70. So, and we could take it up from there. Or this is going to change and it's just going to dump. So we're going to have to watch this. You could put a trend line on this. Again, I would probably reassess this at the London Open. But again, another pair that's conflicting and not in unison with the higher time frame charts. So, is it just a correction that we had on Friday and, on Thursday, and now we're just going to continue? So we're going to have to watch this. And like I said, I'm not ready to just start jumping these trades right off the bat, especially on a Monday. And fortunately, and that's good for us, that we have a lot of data coming out to move price action. Let's take a look at the euro yen. The euro yen is bearish on the daily chart. Again, here we are. We've got a bullish 60-minute chart. We're in the same position here. What is this going to do? And we're just going to really have to watch this. Are we starting to get some yen strength? I think they're going to do another stimulus. I think they're going to enact something to strengthen the yen. Kuroda's been speaking. He spoke on Thursday. He spoke on Friday. So they've been in the news, and when they start talking, that means they're going to do something. So I expect something to happen here. This is a range play. This is a 53 pip range play. You'd like to see this break support and head on down. We can close this out at the 200 exponential moving average. If it continues to the upside, which is a counter trend trade from the daily chart, we're going to have to get a retest of that support and then take it up, because we only want to buy at support. Sure, don't want to be buying at that resistance level. Look at on Friday how many times it's hit this price level and was basically rejected. So the higher time frames are bearish, and this chart is bullish. So it's, again, very confusing. So we just got to be careful. Just really have to watch what we're doing. The only pair that really has worked out very nice today is the New Zealand dollar. It just continues its down move. Nice stair step. It started on Tuesday of last week, and just nice stair step, moves down, comes up, corrects, and it comes back down again. And now you can see that we are heading sideways, and I'd love to see this just pop up a notch, get us up to that 38.2 at 71.26, bring it down to 70.83, and just really have a nice trade there. That's a nice 40 pip trade if we can get in this. We don't want to take it at support, right? You don't want to take this at support, so we need some kind of a pullback, and I'm hoping we get that before Asia. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I encourage you to come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. It's a great site, and it's got a lot of opportunities for you. So go take a look at that on your spare time. Traders, have a great trading day, and remember, we will see you tomorrow before the London Open. Traders, take care now. Bye-bye.